It's Friday and I don't like doing videos on Fridays, but I have to bring this information to you because it's an update from our favorite stock on the channel, Argo blockchain. So without further ado, let's go.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.
What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you're all well. I'm just going to get tore straight into this. Woke up this morning to this email. Dear Damien, Argo blockchain will be announcing their Q3 2021 results meeting on the 2nd of November at 12 p.m. right slap bang at the start of my lunchtime. So that's perfect. I'm going to be tuning into that, no doubt. By the way, I did a video the other day, sharing the link here, about all the great things, the price targets, all the stuff about Argo blockchain, and we'll get into the charts because I've been doing chart videos as well. We'll get into the charts at the end of this video, but go in and check that video if you're new to the channel and you want to know a bit about Argo blockchain and what analysts are saying. So I've alluded to this already this week, but if you go on to their Twitter page, there is videos on the site and how things are going. There's people kicking off as usual in the group forums going, what are we paying for these sort of parties all around Texas? But I'm okay with that. You have to spend a bit of money to make money. You want to, get people in the environment that you're working in, get excited about Argo blockchain. You want people in the local area to be going, I work for Argo blockchain, it's brilliant, and word of mouth. So you have to do these types of things. Public relations and events is just a part of a business. So I'm okay with that. We can see here 5 hours ago, as I just read out there, the investors page, Argo will host a conference. But we can also see here that Argo blockchain announces that in the third quarter 2021 financial results will be released after the closing bell on the Nasdaq on Monday, the 1st of November. So before the presentation, we're going to have the results. So we'll be able to digest that and we'll be able to listen to the call. So very exciting. So for those that want to know about the previous earnings, we had the interim video that I did, and I'll share the link here, where they increased their profit margins from the previous year. So it's looking like it's going in the right direction. What we want to be seeing is obviously further continuing improvement. And they also said that, we'll have a good substantial movement in 2022. The first quarter on the mining facility, so we'll be looking to get a good update to make sure that we're still smashing those targets. So I don't really want to say too much more in this video. I just want to have a quick look at the charts. So we're just going to look at ARBK first. Then at the close yesterday, it finished 2.91% up. Nice enough day. Pre-market looks to be going up 0.55%. So that's pretty good. We've seen a bit of a rally back in Bitcoin. I did talk about in the other videos. In summary, Monday it looked like we were ever so slightly on the right side of the trend line, which showed me that it would be a buy. At the prices. Did a video update on Wednesday then saying we had a cross below that. It wasn't, but we did explain why that was, because Bitcoin's pulled back so much. Bitcoin's back up a bit, and with no surprise then we're seeing Argo blockchain go back up a bit. This is on the 4-hour chart. We can see here MACD's going down, bit of volumes coming in. It looks to be maybe potentially starting to plateau, and we can see a decent bit of volume coming in here, but then it followed up by a bit of red. So we'll just have to see what way it goes, but we are below the 9-day moving average. If we pull up then the day chart, go back to my video on the 25th, it looked good. Sell symbol came in. I wouldn't, if I was swing trading, bear in mind, this is all to do if I was swing trading. I'm not, I'm in long, so I'm only looking for buying opportunities. I am not selling unless there's a parabolic rise. I'll be trimming some fat, but generally speaking, I'm not doing anything other than buying Argo blockchain. If I was closing my position, I would have waited until here, close my position, because we're fully below. Even though this came in, I would still be waiting until we get the full confirmation. And now we've got this green. I wouldn't be buying because we're not over the 9-day moving average. Once we get a full candlestick, we'll be in. Now you can roll the dice, but I've seen it too many times where you roll the dice thinking it's maybe turning, you try to get in early. I would rather lose potentially a 1-2% rise than jump on something and then for it to fall. So I wait for confirmation, and that's just the way I do things. There's no right, wrong way of doing it. Okay, so I'm just going to put up the ARB symbol then, and we'll do a bit more detailed due diligence. So all the points that I just said about on Monday and Wednesday still stands. So they mirror each other as you would pretty much expect. They are the same company. Again, we've explained why there would be slight discrepancies. You've got exchange rates, you've got different trading hours, for example, but you can see here we had that on the 25th, slight buy as I covered. Sell symbol came in, we got the confirmation. I would be out if I was swing trading. Here it's looking good, but I've still be waiting on confirmation. But unfortunately today the ARB symbol is showing that we're down 1.82%. But again, for the discrepancies and the differences, we did have over 10% rise yesterday. So it was a good day yesterday, and it's a bit of a cool off, and that's just where the difference is between ARB and ARBK. It's just that difference. We will see what way this finishes up, but as you can see, it's still a green day, but it's very little happening. Whether that crosses over, it will wait to be seen. Fridays aren't normally great days anyway. On the 4-hour chart then, we've got a buy symbol coming in. That's looking good, but still for me, we're not above our 9-day moving average. Now if we strip it out, And we can see that we've been in this sort of channel for a long while, and there is great support. If we strip this right back, you can see all the way we were going back here to April. Again, this is on the 4 hour chart, but you can see way back to April with tipped, went up, tipped, went up, tipped, went up, tipped it up, tipped up. And generally speaking, if we do tip it, we get buy symbols. So we've got a tip and a buy. My only concern is perhaps this is new lower highs, which then would sort of show that we're in this maybe a slighter lower channel. But look, it really doesn't matter because we've earnings coming up here, and that could send the thing, or it could go. We don't know what way it's going to go. As I said earlier on, earnings, the last report was good in my opinion. It showed year-on-year progress, but we're looking for a lot of updates, and any delay, anything bad, anything could send the price down. Long-term wise, I'm not worried about Argo blockchain, regardless of what earnings says, unless it's something fundamentally catastrophic, which I highly doubt will be the case. I'm just looking to stick to my plan. As I said in the first video, I wouldn't be buying, personally speaking, till in and around 110. And as you can see, that line is pretty much on the 110, 109, 111. I wouldn't be too pickety about that. So I'd just be waiting to see what happens. But again, whether we get there before earnings, it might shoot up, it might shoot down. If it falls below this good level of support, then unfortunately, guys, we're looking down more this kind of level for really. There is, of course, other areas of support in and around this level. We can see here sort of in and around the £1, which is obviously a good, strong level as well. As you can see, we've had areas where we've tipped, went down, and then we fell down to the lower ones. We went up, struck the resistance. We got over it just about, but then we've dipped back down and went up. So look, it is what it is. There's a couple of gap fills there as well, which concerns me. But generally speaking, unless the earnings are catastrophic, I'd be very surprised if we see anything lower than £1 over the next week. But here, stranger things will happen. Listen, hopefully that video is informative. For me, Argo blockchain is always a buy. I'm very bullish in my previous videos, as I've shared the link already. You can see that. But the charts aren't particularly great. If I was swing trading, I wouldn't be doing swing trading on this right now. The charts aren't tying up for me. MACDs and stuff just aren't there, but they're not terrible either. Hopefully you found that informative. If you have, please like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. If you're interested in joining, the stock dream, get your free shares down there. If you're interested in any crypto, because the crypto's throbbing, Shiba, throbbing, Bitcoin, throbbing, Ethereum, throbbing, and Ethereum is very much a big choice of mine. And so yeah, we'll maybe do a wee bit more crypto because I'm starting to get really excited about crypto. But for now, Argo blockchain, there's a big week coming up. I'm looking forward to that. Smash the alert button to stay up to date with Argo blockchain. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can buy me a coffee with the link also below. That really helps keep the channel for free and help out as many people. Keep your messages and comments coming as well. I really appreciate them. Enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you next week.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence.